Welcome to Hidden Hustle, where we strip away illusions and get straight to the truth. Today, I'm giving you something most people will never hear. The brutal reality that your mindset is the only thing standing between you and the life you truly want. Let me ask you something. What if I told you everything you have been taught about success is a lie? Do you ever feel trapped? Stuck in a cycle where every day looks the same? Where your dreams feel like distant echoes? That's because you've been conditioned to believe that life is a script you have to follow. I was there once, living on autopilot, thinking success was just about checking boxes, study hard, get a job, work until retirement. But one day, I had a moment that changed everything. I saw my brother, stuck in the same routine, working a job he hated, waiting for weekends to feel alive. That's when I asked myself, is this my future? That moment hit me like a brick. The world doesn't reward followers, it rewards those who dare to think differently. Picture this. Waking up in a place you've always wanted to be, working on your own terms, making decisions based on what excites you, not what's expected of you. But here's the harsh truth. Most people will never escape the trap of routine, not because they can't, but because they won't. They are comfortable in their limitations. But you're still watching. That means something inside you is telling you there's more. That's the first step. Realizing that what you accept becomes your reality. If you accept mediocrity, that's what you'll live. If you accept limits, they'll define you. But if you reject them, if you decide to rewrite your own story, everything changes. Success doesn't start with a plan. It starts with a mindset shift. You have to unlearn everything that's keeping you stuck. Stop asking for permission to live on your own terms. No one is coming to save you. I remember the exact moment I realized this. I looked around and saw people grinding away, waiting for some magical break that would never come. They weren't trapped by circumstance. They were trapped by their own beliefs. That's when I made the decision. I would never again let fear or routine dictate my future. And the second I made that choice, doors started opening. Not because the world changed, but because I changed. Every day, you're given a blank page. But most people don't write their own story. They copy someone else's, afraid to take control. Are you ready to stop being a spectator in your own life? I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to wake you up. If you don't like where you are right now, stop waiting for the right time. The only time that matters is now. Think about it. The most successful people in the world, they don't just work harder, they think differently. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They take risks when others hesitate. So, let's make this real. Right now, in this moment, what's holding you back? Fear, doubt, the expectations of others? Let that go, because none of it matters. The only thing that matters is the action you take next. It's time to raise your standards. Time to demand more from yourself. Because the truth is, your future is being shaped by your habits, your thoughts, and the choices you make today. Most people wait for permission to live the way they want. They wait for some sign. This is your sign. If you're still watching, it means you're ready to make a shift. The world is filled with distractions, social media, endless entertainment, fake success stories that make you think it's all effortless. It's not. The ones who make it, they're obsessed with building their own reality instead of consuming someone else's. Close your eyes for a second. Visualize the life you truly want. The freedom, the success, the control. It's not a fantasy, it's an outcome. And that outcome depends on one thing, whether you're willing to make the mental shift to chase it. There are two types of people in this world, those who dream and those who do. The ones who dream talk about what they want, but they keep living the same way. The ones who do take action before they feel ready, and that's why they win. This isn't about luck, it's about ownership. You either take full control of your future, or you let the world decide for you. If you choose the second option, don't complain when life gives you something you don't want. Every second, you're making a choice, to stay where you are or to step forward. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't intelligence, money, or background. It's the decision to take responsibility. So, here's your challenge. The moment this video ends, do one thing that pushes you forward. Whether it's starting that business, cutting out distractions, or finally committing to a goal you've been avoiding. Just move. You are not stuck. You are not helpless. You are one decision away from an entirely different life. The question is, will you make it? I know one thing for sure. Those who act will look back on this moment as the turning point. The rest will keep scrolling, keep waiting, keep wishing. Don't let that be you. Don't let this realization fade away in the noise of everyday life. Right here, right now, make the choice to think differently, to move differently, to be different. This is Hidden Hustle, where we don't wait for opportunities, we create them. But here's the truth. I don't know when I'll truly be free. Maybe in 6 months, maybe in 5 years. But I do know one thing. I'm committing to this journey. Every 7 days, I will upload a new video. Not just motivation, but the raw, unfiltered process of what it actually takes to break free. No edits, no sugar coating. I'm not perfect. I procrastinate, I waste time, I make mistakes. And that's exactly why I'm doing this. Because success isn't about being flawless. It's about learning how to move forward despite the flaws. What am I doing in these 7 days? How am I handling distractions, self-doubt and setbacks? What wrong turns do I take and how do I fix them? I won't just tell you, I'll show you how I make money because let's be real. Anyone can talk about success, but very few actually live it. And I refuse to be just another voice in the crowd. So in 7 days, I'll be back. With proof, with the wins, the failures, the mindset shifts. No fake inspiration, just reality. And if you're serious about change, I challenge you. Start your own 7-day transformation, not next week. Most people will click away and go back to their routine. But some will make the choice to change. I know which one I'm choosing. What about you? See you in 7 days.